When Bad Bunny took the stage for the Super Bowl halftime show, he didn't just perform. He redefined what the moment could mean for global music, Latin culture, and the future of live entertainment. Known for breaking streaming records and challenging industry norms, the Puerto Rican superstar turned one of the most-watched television events in the world into a celebration of representation, rhythm, and reinvention. From the very first beat, it was clear this would not be a traditional halftime show. Instead of playing it safe, Bad Bunny leaned fully into his roots. The performance opened with a vibrant fusion of reggaeton, Latin trap, and Caribbean sounds that immediately energized the stadium, backed by an elaborate stage. Design inspired by Puerto Rico's coastal landscapes and urban nightlife. He created an atmosphere that felt both intimate and monumental. One of the most historic aspects of the show was language. While previous halftime performers have incorporated Spanish into their sets, Bad Bunny delivered the majority of his performance in Spanish, unapologetically, and without translation. In doing so, he made a powerful statement. Spanish language. Music is not a niche genre, but a dominant force in global pop culture. Considering the Super Bowl attracts over 100 million viewers worldwide, this was a defining cultural moment. Representation stood at the center of the performance. Dancers waved Puerto Rican flags. Traditional plena rhythms blended with modern bass drops, and visual tributes honored Caribbean heritage. For many Latino viewers, seeing their culture showcased so boldly on one of America's biggest stages was deeply meaningful. It marked a shift in mainstream entertainment, from token inclusion to full-scale celebration. Bad Bunny also made history in terms of musical style. The halftime show has long been dominated by pop, rock, and hip-hop legends, by headlining with reggaeton and Latin trap, genres that were once dismissed by traditional gatekeepers. He validated how much the music industry has evolved. Streaming platforms have reshaped listening habits, and global audiences have embraced artists regardless of language barriers. His performance reflected this new reality. Visually, the show was groundbreaking. The stage featured a 360-degree design that allowed fans in every direction to feel included. Advanced projection mapping transformed the field into shifting scenes, from neon-lit streets to tropical beaches, matching the mood of each song. Instead of relying solely on pyrotechnics, the production emphasized storytelling through color, movement, and choreography. Another history-making moment came through collaboration. Surprise guest appearances from fellow Latin music stars highlighted the unity and diversity within the genre. Rather than centering himself alone, Bad Bunny used the platform to spotlight others, reinforcing the collective strength of Latin artists who have been dominating global charts in recent years. Beyond the spectacle, there was a deeper message woven throughout the performance. In subtle ways, Bad Bunny referenced social issues affecting Puerto Rico, including resilience after natural disasters and the importance of cultural pride. Without turning the show into a political speech, he managed to blend entertainment with identity, a balance that resonated widely. Social media response was immediate and overwhelming. Within minutes, hashtags related to the performance trended worldwide. Viewers praised the authenticity, energy, and historical significance of the show. Music critics noted that it may mark a turning point for future halftime performances, opening the door for more international and genre-diverse headliners. Ultimately, Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show made history not just because of who performed, but because of what it represented. It proved that global superstardom no longer requires crossing over into English-language pop. It demonstrated that cultural specificity can be universally powerful, and it showed that the world's biggest stage belongs to artists who dare to be fully themselves.